Yet again,
he has SM.
It's not cushy, you know what?
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and
Okay, so apparently today there's kind of like took another spectacular. I'm actually at this charity event right now, and honestly, based on what I'm seeing right here on the banner, like it's really good. And as you guys feel like see and all of that, if you want to donate to anything, I mean in any way in helping anybody, like you just have to do that. And looking at the success stories of the before and the after, it's really so good and all of that. So if you want to donate, please. You see the numbers on the banner, which you guys are going to see clearly on the screen, and just kind of like give a donation or like anything. And I'm going to vlog as well, whatever they kind of like have planned throughout the night and all of that. So let's go. Now you, babe, now you.
You understand it? Now, we like to come up with Mura. You know, see? Now, let it go.
good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome yet again to the first charity, Pikin charity fundraising dinner organized. Your encouragement over the years has been so much amazing, and for you to be here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your beautiful self.
For yourself.
Clap for yourself. This is such an amazing feeling. The fact that you are still here celebrating. One more time, let's clap for our very self. Let's celebrate ourselves.
He was held up on a roadblock for not wearing mask. I heard he was held up at Hill Station. Oh, Brass Spider now thought, you see my people, you wasted my time. You wasted a week of my honeymoon. And next thing you know, they said, well, carry on with your #1 hit single. And he started. Tamadufa, 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 tamadufa. Everybody got up again. And as they danced, the princess got up. It was not long that they heard from far. Ding my favor. Salumbe, Musayo Salumbe, ding my favor. Bring it all together. Can you imagine what we can achieve for our children? Can you imagine? If we do, we will create a music for our children.
The problem now, you white people, you don't understand the Sayong Band. Sayong Band simply means,
What are you driving the teens and Jim?
This way there's a motor car.
How are you gonna know since sick Pikin and day?
How you gonna say 6 Pikin
Where you they walk down the street, don't forget say sick Pikin and day. No as you wait and watch the sun, put your eye down, sick Pikin and day. Where you they drive the things and Jeep, how you gonna know say sick Pikin and day. much. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to stand in front of you this night. We are very grateful to have all of you seated here today, basically to support the Sick Pikin project. It's a journey that we all started. Some of those that are still on the list that we're waiting to find resources for. The Sick Pikin project, okay. The Sick Pikin project, as you will know, started off, it's actually a non-governmental organization. It's a small charity that is taking the stake and taking responsibility to take care of the biggest problems that we have in our country. And you all will agree that health care is the biggest challenge that we have in Sierra Leone. And it's actually due to the growing number of children that we have been having with critical health conditions. We've not been able to handle all of them, and that's the reason why we're devising newer strategies so that we can be able to raise resources and help the many. It focuses mainly to help children in Sierra Leone, so especially for children that comes from families that do not have the requisite resources. And you will agree that even when we have families where both father and mother are working class people and they make 5 million leones, which is mostly what we call a good salary in Sierra Leone. When the mother and father put their resources together, it becomes 10 million leones. And if they have a child that has a condition that requires $15,000, which is 150 million leones, and they require to save that. Muhammad Yusuf Ba, who actually has SMA. Unfortunately, I wouldn't say the amount of money that we need for an SMA because it's almost exactly the amount of money that we've raised for almost all the cases we've actually done. And so what we're basically trying to do is to reach out to as many people as we could who knows hospitals abroad that can actually provide us with a free surgery for baby Muhammad so that we can be able to help him. His father is a Muslim cleric, an ordinary imam who doesn't have even stipend from his mosque for the prayers he's actually offering there. And so he's currently admitted at the Oladilu Children's Hospital. We also have baby Larry, who is suffering from also spinal bifida, and that's also, his is actually at the bottom. So spinal bifida are conditions that mostly has to do with the spine, and it's connected to the vertebrae, which causes malformation and requires mostly complex surgeries, and if it goes wrong, it's very fatal. Okay. We also have some of those that we still need help for is Ranford Mantaripias, who is suffering from seizure, and his level of complicity in the seizure is actually unknown, and we're still having a neurosurgeon trying to do more studies to be able to get to the actual specific condition that he's suffering from. We have Alice Janga, who has a facial tumor, and also she and Jeremiah Kagbo was the surgery was done in Freetown, and he unfortunately also passed away. Okay. So the first picture over there is Zainab Aminata, who actually passed away because of the condition, the accommodation challenge that we had, and she had a left orbit tumor, and we had the conjoined twins that also we lost. We have Mami Mori. These are all children that we lost because we didn't have the resources and we were actually challenged. Okay. This is the end, and we always will say nothing is too small. Love cultivation, and I thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you.
The very first time in the municipality of Sierra Leone, Freetown, we sit on a hall, courtesy of a woman. A round of applause for her. For the first time in the municipality of Freetown, Freetown is clean. A woman. A round of applause for that sexy woman. This woman is a mentor, a go-getter. I don't care what society might think, but I know, because I am sure this woman behind closed doors, she might not know how many people that she keeps inspiring every now and again, how many women that she's building overnight, how she has empowered us to see that yes, what men can do, women can do it twice better. She has proven that yes, come and go say this, come 30 weeks, una push for me the next president. Yeah, that is that woman. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the most strongest woman alive in Sierra Leone, the most hard-working woman alive in Sierra Leone, the most supportive woman in Sierra Leone. Let's continue to support this woman, because I believe that if we want a change, we want to rebrand for Sierra Leone. We have seen already what she has done to Freetown. She is using her power to rebrand Freetown. Imagine she's given an opportunity to rebrand Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the mayor of Freetown.
And the mayor
a sexy mayor at that. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
And the mayor of Freetown is in the capacity as the chief launcher and the grand chief bigger for tonight. Put your hands together for the mayor.
Thank you, Kinder and Essa. I want to just put a disclaimer to everything that was just said. No relationship with me. There is one thing I will say though. I am so pleased to be here. Essa, thank you for your kind words. Same with Kindo. Just on the point of the city being clean, the city is actually going to be very, very dirty for the next couple of days because the street sweepers are on strike. So just in case you're wondering why, that's it. But they'll be in the news and they'll explain that. Now coming on to why we're here. I came in just as Ishmael Charles was speaking and showing us the photos of the children who had been successfully treated, the children who were urgently requiring treatment, and of course, really sadly, the children who, in spite of treatment or because they didn't access treatment, have passed away. I don't know about you, but I was really deeply moved. I was so moved on a number of levels. I said to the person I'm sitting next to, Tieniva, I said just being in this auditorium tonight, listening to Ishmael, listening to the singers, I'm really filled with hope for the next generation, because it takes something special to care enough about other people, other people's children, to dedicate your time, your energy, your resources, and to collect around you a team so that it becomes something sustainable. You guys are showing what humanity is about. And tonight, all of us in this auditorium have the privilege, because I think it's a privilege, we have the privilege to be part of what Pikin project is doing. They've asked me, in fact they told me, hey Father Conte, they told me that everyone in the room has one of these. Is that correct? If you have one, look it up. It looks like most people have them. I'm not sure if you had a chance to look at them or to look at what's in your hand. Please don't walk out of here and just forget about this. Please ensure that this commitment is one that you hold to. The Pikin Foundation organizers, founders, and supporters have held on to this dream for over 5 years now. 4 years. And because of that, they've saved lives. Let's join them. Let's be a part of making this happen. This is one of the most worthwhile things I've seen in the last year. I'm really excited about what they're doing. Pikin Foundation, I'm going to commit to $200,000 a month. It's just my one thing I will make sure I thank you so much for your time this evening. Thank you for being here. That's a commitment in itself. But I look forward to you and me being long-term partners of what is a truly worthy cause. Good night and God bless us.
Many people will be surprised. I'm sure Esther's mother and Esther herself will be surprised why she's being called on stage. As you will see from the photo there, Esther is the most consistent donor. Aww. Esther keeps her lunch every day, Monday and Tuesday, because our fundraising team only goes out on the streets on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And Esther will keep every day that she doesn't see the Sick Pikin project, and when she's the box, she donates every day. I kept seeing her picture every time I want to update her page, and I asked, who that na this Pikin? And they said, she is just a schoolgirl who come look for the box every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and she will save her lunch to donate. Some days she donates 20,000 leones, our entire lunch. Thank you so very much, Esther. You inspire us. We're doing this because we want to save children's life, but you are actually making us feel really very good by being so committed. God bless you.
I think we need a big...
The title of my poem is Africa, and I hope all of us listen keenly. I know that my accent might be a bit somehow, but I hope that all of you will hear me, and I would be so glad if you join me. Africa. The Africa I wasn't cognizant of, but the old would speak of you. You whose back is bent of the weight of compression and hard labor from slave masters, where the blood of bold, black, beautiful, ancestral men and women pump through my vein. Yes, I am a descendant of slavery, slaves who stay days under sun rays, seeking their way to freedom and finding their honor. The Africa I wasn't cognizant of. The one whose ownership was stripped naked by colonial men, yet your land you bestowed by the sweat of your fret and blood spilled. Their stain became the remnants of the history that bred your progeny. Africa.
I like your accent, man. You know, the good part is they're from Liberia and they're speaking English, you know, they're very close to America. You know what I'm saying? You know, the accent, when you mix the accent to the English language, you got Liberia. This spoken word, they get shown out tomorrow with your can't support it. This spoken word thing, not so easy thing. You know, I remember I want to do a pack. You imagine. Hey! Yeah! Alright. We're gonna kill this. Let's go. Okay,
turn me on.
I said turn me up.
Young Sunny bad man, catch me at the club. Pass your leg, yeah, you know what's up. I don't come in niggas and make a link up. Look, with the red card, shots and shots. Catch me like a garage, we make up. Instant bodies, no they ever done. We about 247, we can buy any box from check. Money not they done. I know they but you can come in the boss. Cause when I come up, you know be the most. Come, boss so the workers are the boss. So I go point here, you know what's up. Can't join me. Woo!
The prince and the princess. Me and you, two people have got.
DJ
Where you get the money? Hey, buddy. Yeah, I see you yesterday, month for set. Never ever said smart. Person is said tell the one where they can tell. Congo sign now. Get one where they can tell. Get the one where they can tell. Never ever said smart. Tell the one where they can tell. Woo! Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. See with me.
For the occasion. For the location.
I know